size. All right, we're gonna start out with your first shoe. It's called the Arizona. A couple of them in the hour are named after states. I know we've got a Florida coming up. This is the TwoStrap Comfort Sandal. So I'm gonna tell you right away, I think this is gonna be the most popular shoe in the entire show. This is the style that kind of started it all. At $99.95, yes, it's available in retail. However, only here at HSN do you get $33.32 to get home. This one is called Mocha. The Mocha has rose gold hardware, genuine metal, that Birkenstock footbed. And this is the most popular as well. This color is like everyone, it's a great neutral, goes with everything. So this is called Mocha. Then we have the white. I know you've seen this as such a cute style. The white is sort of like with your athleisure. I've seen this in a lot of magazines. It has the footbed in the white, like let me show you the bottom. So a lot of times, see, here it is, a different color kind of to match. So there's the white. I also have it available in black, genuine leather. And then we've got it in another great neutral. This one's called Stone. And Stone is, let me hold it next to the Mocha. It's like, it's a little bit lighter. The Stone is a little bit lighter, kind of also a neutral, also with the rose gold. So this is Mocha, this is Stone. And if you love the metallic trend, I do have it available in gold. So customer pick with 164 perfect 5-star reviews. 164, that is a lot of perfect 5-star reviews. We're gonna bring in our special guest, Courtney Kaiser is coming into the show to tell us all the details about Birkenstock. Hi, Courtney.
Hi, good to see you. How are you, Helen?
I'm good, I'm comfy. I've got the wedge that's gonna be coming up in the show, which are so cute. I absolutely love them. I can't wait for everybody to see those as well.
One of my favorite shoes.
So let's talk about the footbed. It's sort of the DNA of the brand, 200 years, you know, German company, begins, middles, and ends with the footbed. So let's talk about that, Courtney.
Yeah, you know, that's really the DNA of Birkenstock. It's where it all started. You know, it's all about that deep, deep heel cup that's going to cradle and stabilize your heel. That contoured footbed, it's going to support all of the arches of your foot. That wider toe box is going to allow your toes to move freely. And then there's a toe bar that's going to sit right underneath your toes. And what that does is when you walk, it's going to create a natural gripping motion, and it's also going to create circulation in your legs. This is everything that Birkenstock was built on. Every single shoe has this Birkenstock footbed. And if you're not familiar with it and you haven't worn it, I'm here to tell you, it is the most comfortable footbed you will ever put on your foot.
Yeah, and there's also layers of technology in the footbed. Let's talk about that, Courtney.
Yeah, it's, you know, that outsole, that EVA outsole is really, really lightweight. And then you're going to have that cork. Again, you know, everyone knows Birkenstock for that cork. And then there's jute layers there that it adds strength and is going to act as a natural moisture wicker. And then there's the suede footbed. And so really, the more you wear your Birkenstock, the more it becomes like comfortable. It becomes like a custom orthotic. Your foot is going to heat up that suede and leave your footprint inside your shoe. So it's like a custom orthotic.
What about sizing? I know we've got up to sizes 5 through 11. If you're a half size, should you go up or down?
You know, I'm a 9.5 and I wear that 9.5. We're dual sizing. So the most important thing, as I tell you, is, you know, if you're that 9.5, get your correct size. But the most important thing is your heel fitting inside that heel cup, and it should just really fit in there nicely and cradle it. You shouldn't be pushing out or falling out. And then your toes, that toe bar should rest really nicely underneath your toes, and your toes should not hit that front lip of the shoe. And that will be your perfect fit. You will feel those arches hitting your arches. That toe bar will rest naturally underneath your toes, and your heel will be cradled in that heel cup. And that is the perfect fit. You will know if it's the wrong fit because it will not hit your arches correctly. Your heel won't feel comfortable.
Yeah, and let's talk about that deep heel cup. I think that Birkenstock was the first to ever do the deep heel cup, which is this part that goes in. You see how far? It's so that you don't get any movement back and forth, which really makes the shoe comfortable. What is the reasoning behind such a deep heel cup?
Yeah, so, you know, it really allows your foot to rest in its natural state. If you've ever gone to the beach, the first thing you see when you walk in the sand is your heel digs into the sand, because that's really allowing your foot to rest in its natural state. And so that is going to not push you forward. It just really is going to cradle your heel. And again, it's going to stabilize that heel too. So you're not moving around in your shoe at all. And then those arch support, I mean, that is really, really going to support your arches. And then that wider toe box. You know, there's nothing worse than having your toes squished, right? Or, you know, kind of pushed together. This allows those toes to move freely. So you are going to feel all of this comfort inside your shoe. And I mean, when I tell you, the more you wear it, the more comfortable it becomes.
Yeah, and you know, this is the original. So I know that there's lots of other companies that have like comfort, you know, this and that. This company started in 1774. This is the original Birkenstock footbed that so many people have tried to comfort, where you can see subject and shoemaker, 1774. And then Conrad Birkenstock developed the first contoured arch support, 1902. And then you've got that blue footbed, which into the first Sandal, the Madrid was the name of it in 1964. I was 2 years old at the time. And then Birkenstock, because I know in the 60s, it was a huge, huge fashion kind of statement, was the Birkenstocks, and almost like a movement, the Birkenstock shoe. And as a matter of fact, since it's March and it's, you know, Women's History Month, you think about women when in the 70s, 60s and 70s, you know, all the freedom and everything, part of that is having comfortable shoe. If you're in a 4-inch heel, it's hard to keep up, you know, no matter what you're doing. So I think this is part of women's, you know, kind of history and women feeling comfortable. I think that there's a big part of the shoemaking business designed by men that are, you know, have no thought whatsoever to what the rest of you feel like, only to what the shoe looks like, even what the shoe looks like on a shelf, not even on your feet. Right, Courtney?
Yeah. So, you know, you're talking about, you know, Women's History Month. Margot Fraser was the lady who brought Birkenstock to the United States in 1966. She brought it over from Germany. She was in Germany visiting, and she went to, I think it was a spa, and she saw the shoes there, and she was like, these are so comfortable. These are amazing. And everyone was wearing them in Germany as house shoes. And she was like, you know what? I think there's something with this shoe. And so she brought it back to the United States in 1960, and she actually started selling it in grocery stores. Isn't that funny? Health and wellness stores. So that's really how Birkenstock got started in the US.
Yeah, and if you want a pair of Birkenstocks, you can go to a high-end department store and plunk down that $100. But what I would love for you to do is get it here at HSN. This is the Arizona. This is that classic style. And you put down a third of the price. We mail you a brand new, fresh pair of shoes that no one has ever worn before, which I know is not the case when you go to a department store. We have all the sizes. It's not like we picked 3 sizes that are the most popular and that's all we have. We have all the sizes available. And then we mail it to you. The shipping and handling is free. You try them on. You have 30 days. And with Birkenstocks, I'm going to tell you, I want you to take the 30 days. This is a shoe that, as you wear it, it feels more and more like your very own. Right, Courtney? Wouldn't you say that this is a shoe that you really need to give it a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before you were like, okay, this is mine?
Absolutely. And, you know, we talked about, you know, the more you wear it, the more comfortable it becomes. And really, when I tell you, like, your body is going to heat up that footbed, that suede footbed, and it's going to leave your actual footprint inside that shoe, which I think is phenomenal, you know, because it becomes like this really great custom orthotic. And not to mention, this is fully adjustable. So it's going to fit your foot absolutely perfectly. You set those buckles how you want to set them, and so how you feel comfortable, and it's going to hold you into that footbed, and it is extremely comfortable. It's felt lined, and I mean, they've really thought about all of these comfort aspects when building this shoe. So the moment you put it on, there's going to be no rubbing on the back. You know, sometimes the straps will rub. They've thought of that. They've lined that in felt, fully adjustable. It's lightweight. Cork is not heavy at all. And then again, it's all about that footbed. That is what Birkenstock is known for. It is the DNA of our brand.
Yeah, and these are great because when you first get them, you can adjust these buckles and then you're done. From then on in, right, Courtney, you just slide your foot in and you're out the door.
Yeah, set it and forget it for the perfect fit. And what's nice too, you know, if sometimes when, you know, people fly and, you know, they have their little feet swell, you can adjust these to your perfect fit every single time you wear them. So, I mean, there's being fully adjustable on both straps. I think there's a lot to be said for that. And again, they're super comfortable. I love the multiple colors that you guys have. The mocha, that stone is more like a khaki. I love the stone.
That's this one.
If you want an alternative to brown, yeah. And then that white with that white outsole is super fresh, you know, so you can have multiple pairs because you're going to want to keep wearing your Birkenstocks. We say, you know, people don't like Birkenstock, they love Birkenstock.
Yeah, it's true, it's true. And how long would you say a pair of Birkenstocks last? Because, because I think that's one of the biggest selling points is that you not only love it and you feel like you're like so comfy, and you might have 100 pairs of shoes, but you go to your Birkenstocks every day. I'm gonna say, I know we've had people call in that have had them for 20 years, right, Courtney? I mean, it's really pretty amazing.
The quality and the craftsmanship that goes into each and every pair of Birkenstocks. We are still German made, you know, we are in the factories and people hand touch each and every shoe. And so you are getting quality, authentic product when you buy a pair of Birkenstocks. And yes, we do have people who have had them for 20 years. So you are getting a great quality product.
Yeah, you'll love it. Huge customer pick. Read all the 5-star reviews. Item number 422213. Now, everybody's been asking about the shoe that I'm wearing. This is the Wedge, which is kind of new to the Birkenstock line. I haven't